I don't scare, I don't tire, and I don't stop.
Illaoi is a mid-range bruiser who focuses on extended pressure strings. Using the tentacles from her god, she's able to lock down opponents from all reaches of the screen and force them to block for extended periods of time. Her unique power is Kraken Tentacles. Several of Illaoi's attacks summon spirit tentacles that have multiple properties. These tentacles can strike when Illaoi strikes, as well as lock down opponents. Her S1 special is Tentacle Smash. Illaoi slams down on the opponent with a giant tentacle. If any tentacles are on the field, the nearest one smacks the opponent. This move can be cancelled into Prayer of Motion or Prayer in Stagnation. If used in the air, this becomes Serpent's Tongue, a two-hitting strike. If a tentacle is on the ground, it will appear below the opponent and stab them. Her back S1 is Prayer of Motion. Illaoi prays to her gods. If a tentacle is on the screen, they attempt to hit the opponent. If there's multiple tentacles on the screen, the one closest to the opponent hits them. If Illaoi holds the attack, the tentacle drags the opponent to its position. Her down fact S1 is Prayer of Stagnation. Illaoi prays to her god. The tentacle closest to the opponent attempts to grab and restrain them. Her down S1 is Tidal Swing, a large hitting diagonal strike. Extremely good as an anti-air tool. If a tentacle is on the field, it appears below the opponent and drags them to the floor, allowing for a ground bounce. Her forward S1 is Riptide, a forward advancing strike. This move destroys projectiles and causes the nearest tentacle to perform a follow-up attack. This can be cancelled into Cross on hit or block. Cross is a second strike attack. Her S2 special is Guiding Hand, a fast forward advancing attack. Upon hitting the opponent, this summons a tentacle. Using this in the air turns it into Faith in Motion, two-hitting strike attack that can cross up the opponent. If Illaoi hits the opponent when landing, she summons a tentacle. Her forward S2 is Harsh Lesson, an overhead attack. Charging this move makes it go further. Upon hitting the opponent, this summons a tentacle. Her down S2 is From the Depths, a low-hitting strike attack that hits right next to Illaoi, as well as a little bit away from her. Upon hitting the opponent, this summons a tentacle. If this move is held, the tentacle spawns on the opponent's position. Her S1 super is Crashing Waves, a two-hitting strike attack. Illaoi uses her tentacle to slam you behind and in front of her. If S1 is held while a tentacle is on the field, it will reposition itself to the opponent's position. Her S2 super is Wrath of Nagakaboros. Illaoi summons two tentacles, as well as empowering all tentacles on the field for a short time. Tentacles are now bigger and automatically strike the opponent. This effect ends after a short time, or if the point character takes any damage. When the effect runs out, one of the summoned tentacles leaves while the other one stays. Her ultimate is Test of Spirit, a mid-range strike attack. Illaoi puts your spirit before Nagakaboros in order to test you. The god finds you lacking. Illaoi is a mid-range brawler who loves using extended pressure sequences to force her opponents into making mistakes. While she does require a decent amount of setup, once you get going, her and her teammate are able to keep the opponent locked down for long periods of time. She's able to summon tentacles with her assists, as well as her S2 specials. So having her in the backline while the point character sets up sequences is a valid strategy. Illaoi works best with characters that like to keep the opponent locked down, or are able to get her to set up her tentacles in peace. If you like seemingly infinite pressure that you have to work for, alongside big hitting moves, then it's time that you gave the Kraken Priestess a shot.